Recently we acquired a grant through LEGO with JRA, and through that grant we were able to take 6 elementary school students full of 4th grade students outside to parks where they can experience real-world connections in their ecosystem, get exposure to animals and plants that they don't typically get to see, and learn more about what impacts our environment. 4th grade students learn a lot about environmental literacy. It's a major part of their curriculum through many of their standards. They learn about animals and plants, how they interact with one another, what impacts their ecosystem and their watershed.
We're an organization focused on restoring the James River and educating people that live within the watershed about the James River. We have a grant that has been letting us run field trips out of Bellemeade Park in the south side of Richmond and also out of Rockwood Park. We're getting students out and interested in being outside, but also in learning about the James River's health, because the watershed of the James River is so enormous that students often don't even realize that what happens on the land around them affects the James River. So we do an in-class portion of this field trip where we go into the classroom and we teach an entire lesson, getting kids acquainted with what watersheds are, what pollution can affect a watershed right in people's backyards and in their communities.
We were looking for macroinvertebrates, and we looked at a few, and we found like a ruffled beetle larvae, and we found clams, snails, and we were seeing which ones were there, and most of them were very good, so that was good for the river. My favorite part was looking at the invertebrates and also looking at the snakes.
We've been exploring some new creatures some people haven't thought or even knew about. We was looking at some animals like snakes, frogs, fish, turtles, and there's also this place that you get to touch animals, touch like skin and grass and fur from animals.
The kids absolutely love being outside. It's so different than learning about environmental issues inside a classroom. Everything comes to life out here. They were able to wade in water, look at macroinvertebrates and count how many legs they had and notice how small they are and what the differences were between different organisms that exist out here in the environment. Within the Nature Center, they were able to pet real snakes and see how big they actually are in real life versus a picture, and they just absolutely love being able to experience the real world.
Students have had a lot of fun. I think a lot of times we get students, they come off the bus, they're a little nervous, they're a little apprehensive of new people or being in a new place, and they're also a little apprehensive that they might be interacting with bugs. But by the end of the field trips, I think students feel really empowered. They feel like they've had an experience that's unique, and I get the sense that they're going to be telling folks in their lives all about it when they leave the field trip.